All right, everyone. It's a new year. It's January 3rd, 2023. So this is the first reading for me that I've been called to do this year. I have no idea, as usual, as often is, what the reading is going to be about. Typically we do what's the year ahead going to bring, that kind of thing. So maybe that's what it's going to be. Yeah, I hear. Let's see what the year 2023 is going to bring. So this is going to be a straight tarot reading with one oracle message at the end and maybe some numbers. Okay, I'm getting this information in real time. Are we going to do the 12-month type spread is my question. We can do. Why not? People like it. Okay, let's do that. We're going to open the energy, then I'm going to let you pick your deck or pick your deck while the energy is opening, and then we're going to get started. Okay, here we go. All right, sorry, I had to pause the video for a minute, but I'm back. And one thing that I always pay attention to and note is how loud the tone is. And that was quite a strong, loud tone. So interesting. Not really sure what that means, but I just felt the need to mention it for some reason. Hopefully it means they're going to come through loud and clear with these readings. All right, so if you haven't picked your pile or your deck, please pause the video and do so. But I'm going to get started with my first group, which is the gold deck. And let's see what's in store for you this year. So this is going to be different than usual. We're going to cut the deck, I hear, into two. We're going to use the pendulum to tell us which deck you're choosing or they're choosing for you. It's that one, okay. Yeah, not this one, okay. So we're going to go with this deck and we're going to just flip by here. So this is January. January, you will be letting go of a lot. This is like letting go of grief, really. You'll be grieving something as you let go of it. You'll be working through emotions of grief, of sorrow, of sadness, as you let go of something, though. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just there's going to be some grief and some sorrow as you let go of the old, okay, and move into the new. And that's okay. You're learning, you're coming to terms with it. You're coming to terms with letting go of whatever it is you're letting go of, okay? That's how it's coming. So it's not a bad thing. It's coming to terms. So because this is in reverse. So it's actually quite an optimistic card. It says you're going to be more optimistic as you come to terms with your grief, your sorrow, your losses, the letting go of the old, making way for the new, okay? Yeah. If there's anything that you need to forgive, you'll be doing that this month, okay? But it's definitely a very good card because it's in reverse. It's the Three of Swords in reverse, and it's saying that you're coming to terms with letting go of whatever it is that you need to let go of, okay, and forgiving whatever it is you need to forgive in this month, okay? All right. Oh, look at that. And then February brings new opportunities in this physical realm. And it's bring it as you open yourself to the world opens to you. This is the world card. This says the world is your oyster. There's plenty of opportunities. So letting go of that old, grieving it, accepting that you're letting go of it, forgiving it all, etc., is going to bring great new opportunities for you, worldly opportunities for you in February, okay? And it's going to allow you to open yourself to the world so it can open itself to you, all right? March, oh look, they want you to receive these opportunities with optimism, curiosity, joy, positivity, openness. All right, that's what this card says. So March is all about receiving these, being open, optimistic, positive, curious, joyful, okay? As you receive these opportunities. All right, April. April brings you a lot of fulfillment in the material world, in the physical world. So whether that's a relationship, whether that's financial, career, whatever it is, in the material world, in the physical world, April is bringing you lots of success and fulfillment in the material world as a result of these opportunities and being open to them, right? This says that you're going within, though. This is the Hermit. So it's because you go within and you create from within, and it is reflected on the outside world, right? Because that's the Hermit card. So yeah, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful progression this year. And this is May. Things are going to happen quickly. Start to move really quickly for you in May, okay? This lead up to it, and then it's going to just take off. Oh, wow. And look at that, the 10 of Pentacles. Your dreams, your heart's desires are going to be there for you in June, okay? So that's amazing. July, wow. This is accepting what is, which is this beautiful life that you've created is happening. Accepting that, and it's an awakening. It's a you're answering the call. You're answering the call in July. You're in a new way, in a big way. Okay, so and you have 10-10. That's like huge new beginning energy. All right, so this is an amazing year for you. Oh my gosh. And then August, you have the 9 of Cups, which is fulfillment on the emotional, spiritual level, which is like complete flow, being in complete flow. This is one of the, like, these are some of the best cards you could get. 99. Look at this. You have a 99 to look up. I'm going to look it up for you, they say. And you have the 10-10. And you have the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. You have the Awakening card. Like, you have the World card with the Ace of Pentacles. This is an amazing, amazing year for my group number ones, okay? Amazing year. So they want me to look up 99 first, because there's a message there. You are having an enlightened moment. Take note of all that is coming through to you at this time. Okay? So, and then the 10-10, they want me to tell you about the 10-10. Is it, yeah, it's in the clock stuff here. 10-10, you are on the cusp of something miraculous. Trust that God and the angels are one and are with you now. Okay, so such an amazing reading. So where were we? This is August, right? Okay, September. Look at that, in complete flow. This is the King of Cups. This is you understanding how emotions and nature and being a human works and the physical world works and how it all works and being in complete flow. This is you. This is a direct result of this card, the 3 of Swords. This is you understanding how to let things come and go freely, okay, and flow through you and flow with you, and to be in flow where you let things come and go freely. You let the good come and the bad come equally, as easily, and you're just in perfect flow, and you're mastering this emotional, spiritual fulfillment now, okay? And then that's September. October. Oh my God, this year is amazing. I'm sorry, but this is the 10 of Cups. This is the progression from here. This is like living that joyful, beautiful life that you've created for yourself. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, a divine plan, you know, that's in motion for you, and blessings coming to you and all kinds of stuff. And look at this, it's right under the 10. So we have a 10-10 again, right? And that message again, I'm going to read again because it's important for you to hear it. You are on the cusp of something miraculous. Trust that God and angels are one and are with you now. Okay. Sorry, I'm stumbling over reading it because this is such an amazing year for you guys. Wow. Okay. Next one. So this is November. Look at that. The Three of Pentacles, another success card. Success through collaborating with others. This is as you open yourself up to the world, it opens itself up to you. This is unbelievable. Wow. And then, ooh, okay, so December. December is interesting, but it's 999. It's this 99 again. So, but 999. Okay, so let's look at what 999 means. That's why it's coming there. And then we're going to look at what the actual card is saying. Oh, wow, 999. The Divine Mother Mary is supporting you as you move back to a sense of wholeness. Welcome home to your heart. Welcome home to your heart. Okay, this is a major completion in December. Major completion in December. This is like a wholeness, returning to a wholeness. This whole year is you returning to this wholeness. And this, even though this card, you know, it typically represents anxiety and sleeplessness and worry, they want me to read it differently. And they're telling me to go to this book and see. There's going to be something that's going to prompt me. Okay, what is it? I'm just looking here. Oh, yeah. This is you releasing the need to control. Okay? When you come to this place, this is surrender. Okay? Like, just like this 10 of Swords is here, right? It's coming to a place of surrendering to the divine, to trusting in the divine. Okay? This is this wholeness, this completion that you get to, being able to let go of the old to make way for the new, receiving the new optimistically, going within and creating a beautiful situation here in the physical for you. Things start to move quickly, you know, fulfillment on all levels, right? Surrender and fulfillment, and, you know, flow, success. So this is the culmination of all of that in the year, and getting you to a place of, instead of having this anxiety and worry and sleeplessness, full trust. That's what I'm hearing with this card. Okay, because how could you not trust when you've experienced all of this year? So this year is a amazing, unbelievable year for my pile number ones. I hope that this resonates with you. I hope you have an amazing day, and I know you're going to have an amazing year. So trust. All right, trust. Oh, wait, you have one more message. I had said that we're going to have postcards, so one more message before I sign off with you. Let's see, what is that message? There it is. Celebrate life. Okay. Dearest you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also, paradoxically, one with the world, individual yet part of the great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you are on the right track. Even if your ego self doesn't see that, listen to your soul. Check in with Spirit. Keep going. Spirit loves you. Life loves you. We love you. All right. So you're having an amazing year, as you saw. But what this is saying to me is that what you saw as the beginning of this month is about learning to let go. Okay, learning to let go, reconciling with loss, grief, whatever, as you let go of things, and forgiveness of all of that. And this moves you into a place of flow. Okay, so it's not that you're happy and joyful all the time, although you may be, but that's not what this means. It means that you will be, this King of Cups, the master of your emotions, understanding that everything comes and goes, nothing is permanent, and allowing yourself to live in that joy of it instead of the grief of it, if that makes sense. Okay, that's where I'm to leave you. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. All right, my group number 2. I chose this deck, the Unity deck. We're doing it differently this time. We're doing, okay. We're doing it differently than the first group. We're going to do, the cards are going to jump out. Okay. Okay, we're going to get the first 4, okay, and then we're going to get, is it like this? Yeah. Then we're going to get the next 4. So we're doing the year ahead, okay, 2023. Let's see what January brings. Okay, there's some challenges in January that you're going to be dealing with, okay. You probably know what they are. They could be financial. I mean, it's after Christmas time, so that's not unusual. So I wouldn't get too fearful around this, but there's just going to be some challenges, okay, in the physical realm. So it could be financial, it could be physical, it could be relationship, it could be anything that's in the physical realm. There may be a few challenges in January, okay? But I just saw 111, so I'm going to look that up because that's what they want to say, something about these challenges. Through that number. You are one with all that is. Know that all you are doing and giving is for the world and all the beings in it. Okay, so that's interesting. And I'm going to look up the one on the digital clock as well, because that's what we were looking at. Oh, there isn't one for that. Interesting. I don't think. Maybe there is. Hold on. Oh, there is. Your thoughts and intentions are magnified at this time. Focus on what you love, not what you fear. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't get too fearful around this. This is natural. This is normal to have some challenges in January, right? It's a time for new beginnings. It's a time for letting go of the old and moving into the new. So it can be challenging. All right, but don't get fearful around this. Okay, just let it be. You've got this. You're good. Those messages are clear. You're being guided, and everything that you're doing is what it is. So don't be afraid of that. All right, here we go. February. February. You're going to feel like something is unfair, imbalanced, just going to feel a little imbalanced. Okay? You're going to be focused on an imbalance. And again, they don't want you to go into fear around it. Okay? So let's look at March. Yeah, look, March, the King of Pentacles. So whatever these financial challenges are, or, our physical challenges are, and that you're feeling imbalanced and you're feeling unfair or injustice around, it's all going to be better in March. Okay? March brings the King of Pentacles. This is good news on the physical, level. So don't be fearful in January and February, whatever you're going through, whatever challenges, physical challenges, in the physical material world you're having, everything's going to be great. In like March is going to be the turning point for you. Okay. All right. April. Let go of traditional belief systems in April. Okay, that's what this card is saying to me. It's a time for letting go of traditional belief systems. So whatever traditional belief systems you're holding on to still by April, maybe around the physical challenges you're having, maybe you might feel like, you might feel like you have too much. So I'm getting you're one of those people that wants everything to be balanced and equal and, this for that. And they're saying that's not how it works. So here you might feel like you have too little. Here you might feel like you have too much. These are traditional belief systems that you need to let go of, okay? Let go of this for that belief system, that everything has to be equal and balanced, and, you can't have too little, but you can't have too much, and, all of that, okay? I heard something the other day and it was quite interesting. It was, it's time to remember the goal is not equality. The goal is unity and love. Okay, so if that helps you in some way to understand this message. Okay. We have 3 cards and then one more. We need a 4th. Oh, there's the 4th. It just stayed on the table. All right, let's see. So that's April. May. Yeah, don't focus so much on the material world. Okay, so don't focus so much on the material world is what they're saying in May. So this the first part of the year you're definitely focused on the material world, and this, first I have maybe too little and that's not fair, then maybe I have too much and that's not fair. So let go of all of that. Don't focus so much on the material world is their advice in May. Okay, they want you to let go of that focus. Okay, and then we have June. Okay, yeah, June, it's going to be a time where you're going to have a little bit of anxiety because you're letting go of that focus. Okay, so there's going to be some anxiety around that for you. But July, they're going to ask you to slow down. Okay, slow down. And I want to see, I'm reading this all together. Okay, yeah, slow down, because there is major change coming for you, and that's why you're feeling anxious. So as you let go of your focus on the material world, you're going to feel anxious. Okay, they're going to say just slow down. It's okay. There's major change, like major disruptive change coming for you as a result of letting go of this belief system, that everything has to be equal, everything has to be this for that, of letting go of the focus on material world, etc. So it's okay. They just want you to know it's okay, right? And yes, in August there's going to be a shakeup of some sort, okay? But it's okay. Don't get too anxious about it, all right? We have a decision that you're going to have to make in September as a result probably of this. And then in October, the 10 of Cups. This is a beautiful card. So it's all going to be fine. This is the 10 of Cups. This is an arrival. This is, it indicates that it's time to live the joyful life that you've been creating, okay? And that you have been creating a joyful life, especially through this process of letting go of this belief system and letting go of this focus on the material world and focusing more on your emotional spiritual world, which is the whole shakeup. And this is going to bring you to this joyful life that you're creating and the enjoyment of it. So that's October, okay? And let's see. Now, there we go. It's this one. Ten of Wands. Okay, so burdens will be lifted. Okay, any burdens you have will be lifted. And that's 10-10. That's new beginnings. Okay, and it's also, if we look in this book, new beginnings. And what's the other message in here? You're on the cusp of something miraculous. Trust that God and the angels are with you, are one and are with you now. Okay, so trust that this is coming for you. Okay, something miraculous. The burdens will be lifted. You're going to be enjoying. So this is October, November, right, for you. And then, okay, we got to shuffle to get the last card because 3 cards came out, but that was the top one. Okay. Okay, 1 card's going to come out for December. Okay, so this is a process that you're going to be going through, right? Of releasing outdated, I'm hearing outdated, worn out belief systems, okay? Oh, okay, look, and then the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. So, yeah, your challenges will be overcome, okay? In December, all of your challenges will be overcome, okay? So that's how this card is to be read in this reading. And you have 55 here. They want me to look up the 55 because you have it, you know, at the corners here. Major shifts are taking place in your finances and state of abundance. Know that opportunities to soar are coming your way. Look at that. All right, so you start off with some financial challenges and you end off with overcoming those, your burdens being lifted, you know, being able to truly enjoy your life after you make this choice to focus on the enjoyment of your life, your joy, your spiritual, emotional world instead of the material world, letting go of this for that, injustice, you know, all of that kind of stuff. You know, March, things start to look up, but it you know, it brings into light still this belief system you have of you can't have too much, can't have too little, but you can't have too much, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And you move through this process quite beautifully this year. And then you get to this place with the 55 where opportunities for abundance just are there for you. Okay, what a beautiful reading. We do have a postcard for you though. Let's do that. We'll clear this away. And let's see what the postcards say to you for this year, 2023. What is the message? Okay. Oh, okay, they want me to cut. Probably because I'm having difficulty shuffling for some reason. Cut, middle card, yeah, the way you always cut. Okay, let's see what this card says. Hidden treasures. Okay. Dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation, yet flexibility too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it's built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. So this is actually quite perfect because, as the reading said, you know, you start off with the challenges and, you know, focus on the material and the this for that and all of that kind of stuff. And then you progress to this place of shifting that focus to your emotional, spiritual health, wealth, wisdom, instead of your material as much. And this is the solid foundation that you're building, okay? And where you take off in October, November, and December to allow the miracles to happen. So that's beautiful. All right, so don't sweat it too much in January, February, you know, just keep going, keep doing what you're doing, and keep shifting that belief system, okay? And that focus. All right. You guys go have a beautiful day. All right. My third group. You chose the blue deck. And let's see what the year has to bring. 2023 has to bring for you. Okay. All right. Is that the card? That's not the card. Okay. They want me to cut the deck. Okay. Into two, like you did the first group. Okay. And then we're going to use the pendulum to see which deck we're using. And it's that deck. Yeah. Okay. This part of the deck. So, and we're just going to lay out the cards. Okay, so January. Okay, in January, you are going to experience some fear of past mistakes, fear of the past repeating itself is how it's coming. So you're going to have a bit of fear of the past repeating itself in January. So whatever's happening in January, you're going to be like, oh no, here we go again. Okay? But they want you to just take that in stride, okay? Here we go. Yeah, there's a tower moment coming in February, and that's why you're going, oh no, here we go again. Some people think that tower moments are terrible and have to be full of drama and trauma. I do not, okay? So tower moments are a clearing of energy. They're a clearing of the old and to make space for the new when we're reluctant to let go of the old, okay? So, and the Six of Wands is about recognition. So it's self-recognition that then can be reflected in the world. So yeah, you're going to be like fearful of the past repeating itself. So maybe you've opened yourself up to the world to be recognized in some way in the past. Maybe you've, put yourself out there somehow and it didn't go as well as you'd like. So that's the fear that you're having. But there will be a tower moment in February, a shake-up of sorts, a clearing of energy, and there will be some recognition, self-recognition, and possibly public recognition in February. So it's going to be okay. Let's see what March brings. Yeah, March, you're going to overcome these challenges. So don't worry about the challenges that this brings. You're going to overcome them. Okay, April. Yeah, you'll be part of a very good community in April. So you're opening back up to being part of a community. Maybe that's what you've done in the past and, freaked you out. Maybe you had some negative experiences. And so, you're not willing to go there again. That's why you have to have a tower moment in order to be willing to go there again, to overcome these challenges and to become part of this community again. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. All right, so that's April. May, look, success through collaboration with others. So this becoming part of this community is important for your success, okay? Okay. That's May. June. Okay, June, so maybe in the past you had some, conflict when you were involved with others and part of a community. That's not going to happen this time, okay? So that's not going to happen this time. It's going to be a more like-minded people, this community, okay? That's June. July, you start to build a strong foundation, okay? A financial foundation, especially, okay? You start to have some stability in July. August, you start to see how you reap what you sow, okay? You start to understand that you're not a victim of anybody or anything. You're not oppressed in any way, and that you definitely do reap what you sow, okay? That's what I'm seeing in August. September, your hard work pays off. You've willed. What you're willing into existence comes to you. That's key after this. You realize that you can reap what you sow, and you're not oppressed by anybody. You're not a victim of anybody. So that's amazing. And then look, we have the 33. And they want me to look that up in this book for you. So that's 33 is one of the master numbers. And it says Master Jesus and his angels are with you. This is a sacred time for growth and healing. Yeah, this is a master healing teaching number, okay? And Jesus would be one of the healing teachers that, healers and teachers that is most known of the ascended masters. So yeah, incredible time, right? So that is September. October, look at that. The moon, the divine receiver you are, okay? And 8 of cups, moving from a situation, with the help of others. This could be the help of the masters, ascended masters, but also tapping into your intuition, balance, harmony on the emotional, spiritual level, and allowing yourself to be the divine receiver you are, is how I read this card. Others read it differently, I know, but that's that for them. And then 88, I'm going to go there because we see it clearly, the 88 here, and they're drawing my attention to it. There's a portal opening up for you to step into a more spiritually centered life. Yeah, in September. That makes complete sense. Okay. And then the next card, this is October. This makes complete sense. Then you become, this King of Cups, who is the master of his emotional, spiritual realms. He understands how to be in flow. Yeah, that makes complete sense as you go through this process. And then December. Oh, look, an awakening. An acceptance of what is, which is what he, all of this is leading up to, and an awakening and an answering of the call. Answering of the call, an emotional, spiritual call. So, yeah, this is quite a year for you. Quite a year for you. So you start off a little nervous that the past is going to repeat itself and you're going to have these conflicts again and, not really be able to work with others very well. And as people start to see you and recognize you as you recognize yourself and your own abilities and powers, and others start to recognize it, you're kind of worried. You kind of want to hide is what I'm hearing, right? In January, February, but you're going to overcome those challenges and you are going to become part of this very healing community. It's a physical, material world healing community here in the physical world, and you're going to be successful as a result of this. They're going to be like-minded. You're going to come to realize that there is no conflict by May, right? That's May. April, May, June. By June, you'll realize, there's no real conflict. You'll be like, oh, you'll feel secure and safe by July. You'll start to understand you're not a victim of anybody. You're not being oppressed by anybody, and you can reap what you sow. In September, you start to reap what you sow. Okay. In October, you start to reconnect with the divine self that you are and focus more on that. And by November, you're in flow, and then you're answering the call by December. That's amazing. Amazing reading. Okay. Let's see what the postcard wants to say, what they want to say to you about 2023 via postcards. Okay. We have 2 of them. Is it... I think it's this top one, but I'm going to ask the pendulum to be sure, because we're only looking for one. Yeah, it's the top one. You are fierce. Okay. Dearest you, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. Okay? So this is, even the people you met in the past that maybe weren't as like-minded and you had conflict with, you're supposed to meet them, right? But then it is up to you how you live, how awake, right, you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards, but you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self, okay? See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. Okay? That's part of this 10 of swords here. Accepting what is. Wanting what you have now instead of what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. All right, that's your 2023 message. I hope that helps, and I hope that you have a wonderful year. Bye-bye.